Hey guys, so I basically wanted to make my video and, you know, formally invite anyone that wants to talk about schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or anxiety disorder to my page, since I suffer from all three. Um, what makes my story so diverse from all the other schizoaffective disorders or schizophrenia, catatonic schizophrenia, or paranoid schizophrenia. What makes my story so diverse is I've suffered from all three, and this is the longest stint or longest run that I've ever had without hearing any voices or seeing anything that's not there, or like auditory hallucinations, visual hallucinations have all but ceased. And let me tell you a little bit about my family history. My family history, schizophrenia ran rapid. Um, my dad had it, my mom had it. My birth parents, that is. I'm adopted. So, um, anyway, I wanted to say that it wasn't so much the family genetic line that led me to my schizophrenia breakdown. Um, it was a mixture of things, and I want to just tell my story and let you know what led to mine. Okay, first of all, my schizophrenia started when I smoked marijuana, but it was laced with something else, and I was 17 years old, and that's how it started. And another reason why, and that landed me in the hospital for about a month, and I missed a lot of school, and I had to go to a special education my senior year and play catch up. But anyways, I graduated, and I've lived a long and interesting journey thus far. I'm 37 years old, and um, the second time I ever got my schizophrenia breakdown, it wasn't paranoid schizophrenia like the first case. It was actually um, regular schizophrenia, and it was caused by an eating disorder and a toothache, of all things. Um, I remember having a really bad toothache, and it triggered some voices, and I was eating at a restaurant one day with my friends, and it triggered some voices, and I was all downhill from there. Third time also started from an eating disorder, regular schizophrenia that time. Fourth time was a little different though. I went through a phase where I didn't take my pills at all when I was about 20, 19, 20, 21, 22, and I had a really bad breakdown, and it led to catatonic schizophrenic, and it's where you basically can't move, and you're like a vegetable, and um, basically you could see, you could hear, but you can't react the way that you want to, and that was probably the hardest battle with schizophrenia I've had thus far. Not only was I hearing voices, but I was also just extremely leery, weary of everything. I think it was a mixture of catatonic and paranoid schizophrenia, come to think of it. But my fifth and final time with my battle with schizophrenia so far, and so that makes five battles in what, 20 years, and I'm pretty proud of that. But anyways, my fifth battle was schizoaffective, and that's a mixture of schizophrenia and bipolar disorder mixed together, and that wasn't led through induced or alcohol induced or anything induced. It was led by a really bad altercation I had with somebody. I'm not going to say any names, but let's just say they really, really, really physically hurt me, and I had to go to a year rehabilitation center in like a really beautiful state, and it wasn't so bad actually, to recoup from that beating. But I was hearing voices in the process, and I got lost in the system. I was in group home after group home until I landed into this facility. It wasn't just all a cakewalk. Um, people that have struggled with schizophrenia will tell you that it's the hardest thing they've ever done, and let me tell you right now that it is. But there also is light at the end of the tunnel if you stop all drugs and all alcohol and I'm not going to say that I've stopped all of that, but I've continued my meds pretty harmoniously for 7 years or 8 years now. I think 8 years, come to think of it. And that being said, um, for people that do suffer with mental illness, have a little bit of compassion for your next. I'm not trying to tell people what to do because that's so annoying, but have compassion for people that you see, and just always lend a helping ear. And your story could be so much worse, and I could go through details and stories, but that's for later on in my YouTube channel. And I wanted to come clean and let you guys know that it's not an easy battle, and people suffer from it every day. And I've had I'll save that for another video. But um, if you like this content, if you enjoy talking about mental illnesses, if you like just talking in general about it, um, you know, give it a thumbs up. Do something to help the algorithm to get mental illness out and about